welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBay. I am MovieBay, and in this video, y'all, I'm going to be reviewing 2 of my favorite episodes of Flavor of Love Season 2. The fun has just begun, baby. But before I get too into it, though, I would like for y'all to drop down and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Because here on MovieBay, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content that you like, you might as well stick around and hit the subscribe button. And if you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up. And of course, you're always welcome to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Y'all already know with the throwback content, Flavor of Love not really being searched like that, y'all. So y'all gotta really help with the engagement, spread the video, interact with me. Boom, put baby girl in the algorithm. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into episode 5. So the flavorgram for this episode states that there's going to be a delivery truck dropping off party supplies, and the girls need to set up the backyard in preparation for a party that Flav is going to be throwing. So you got some girls in the backyard helping, hauling things from the truck, setting things up. And then you have other girls like Delicious and Bucky who are in the bathroom picking out their outfits, chopping it up, and just chilling. So Dara is one of the girls who's more vocal about the fact that some people working hard and other girls are not. I wanted to point out the fact that Bucky, she likes to call Dara fat. Big fat ass is what she kept saying. And she says this a lot during Charm School too. Don't worry, I will be reviewing. And I just wanted to state that maybe back in the early 2000s, Dara was considered fat. But right now, baby looks built to me. Like, she is the perfect size for a plus size model today. Like, look at the body. Look at the curves. Don't do Dara. So, of course, Flav comes out and he talks to the girls about what type of party they're going to be throwing. And because this show is a parody in itself, the girls are scared. They don't know if it's going to be old people, little kids. They don't know what Flav has up his sleeve. But this time, it's really some of Flav's good musical industry friends. We have people like the Yin Yang Twins, Young Buck, and G-Unit, and Bishop Dunn Magic One, Yin Yang Twins, all types of celebrities. DJ Quick, Warren G, everybody's in the crib along with their flunkies, okay? So the task of this episode is to entertain Flav's friends. And of course, Flav is going to report back to his homeboys about who they think is right for him. Now, y'all, when these men walk through the house and the girls see who they're actually going to be partying with this episode, this just starts a chain reaction of trying too hard, doing the most. So let's go ahead and start with Nibbles. So Nibbles runs up and greets Bishop Dunn Magic One at the door, and immediately she gets him a tight hug. She turns around so he can see what she's working with, and they already speaking in innuendos, sexual innuendos. Nibbles takes it a step further by entertaining the flunkies by dancing for them, sitting on their laps, popping out her boobies upon request. And it's just like, girl, you don't have to do all of this. I feel like she was really upset with the choices that she was making because she starts drinking a whole lot, in turn making herself throw up and go lay down for the rest of the day. Now let's talk about Boots. Granted, Boots has been doing her tip drill dance all season long. They got music at the party, so she's super happy. She's dancing, bent over on the table. Then she hops up on the table, turns her booty in front of Flav's friends' faces, bends over and does her tip drill dance. And then I'm looking like crazy. Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you really have to put your booty in the men's faces? Okay? Remember why you're here. So this dancing leads to the Yin Yang Twins, in so many words, asking her to be a part of their next music video. And she declines because she doesn't want Flav to get the wrong idea of her. You know, it's just a little too late. Speaking of Boots, Like That sees what Boots is doing, so she hops her ass on the table and starts shaking it in front of the friends as well. And they clowning her, y'all. They laughing at her. I personally don't even think it's because she's bigger. I think it's because, baby girl, you really can't dance. But matter of fact, it could be because she's bigger. Because they was like, you know what, if you really want to impress us, do a cannonball in the pool, clothes on and all. And guess what her ass does? Hops her ass in the pool, clothes on and all. And she gets out and she's like, you know what, I'm still sexy, whoop-de-whoop. And they're like, yeah, now do it front summy. I'm like, bro, these dudes are having the time of their lives, just commanding these girls to do it, and they doing whatever they want them to, y'all. Like this right here. What the hell are we talking about to where you end up doing a cartwheel with a skirt on? What was the conversation that led to you doing a cartwheel with a skirt on? Speaking of crazy, Let's go ahead and talk about Crazy. Crazy's talking to 3 6 Mafia. And she says that she loves Flav. And they like, girl, it's only been a week. You don't even know him. She says, I know him. They was like, you know his music? I know his music. Sing one song then. Boy, when I tell y'all that girl was looking for a scapegoat, she was looking for help, that ex. She needed somebody to help her out. So she spots Delicious. She goes over to Delicious. She's like, help me out, Delicious. Delicious is like, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Delicious claims she didn't know what they were talking about for real. Yes, you did, girl. Yes, you did. You was looking for a moment. You was looking for a moment. You was looking for something to use against Crazy, against Flav. And it worked. Flav comes over, sees what they're talking about. And you know what? He's not upset that she doesn't know his music. Because, you know, that's not her age group. That's not her demographic. He's upset that she lied about it, which is not a good look when it comes to Flav. Does this ninja have a cell phone on the chain? Boy, what the fuck am I looking at? So after the party, Flav takes his friends Becky to the crib and he gets their opinion. You know, they think Crazy's there for the wrong reasons. And they love like that, but more so as a homegirl. But here's the problem with me. They said that, oh, we love her. She dope. She cool. She got your back. We feel like y'all will vibe mentally. But is it because she's a bigger girl that she's in the friend zone? Because all those qualities that they listed were good things. Like somebody that you look for in a partner. But why is she automatically in the friend zone? I mean, Flav dated Bridget Nielsen. Like, come on, bro. Like that definitely looks better than Bridget Nielsen. After the pool party, Like that confronts Becky Buckwild once again, about the black scent. And this is when Becky tells her, you know what? I do talk different when I'm around different people. When I'm around Spanish people, I talk more Spanish. When I'm around Arabic people, I speak more Arabic. When I'm around England people, I talk like, look. I was like, bitch. So you're lost. So you have no identity. Is that what you're saying to me? Because just like that said, no matter who I'm around, my demeanor don't change, my tone don't change, my voice don't change. Because I'm me. Period. Like, girl, did you think that was a good reason for why you talking like that? No, that just feeds into the fact that you fake. So this leads to Becky wanting to leave because she doesn't want people to get the wrong impression of her, how she doesn't want to be considered a racist, and she's here to date Flavor Flav, the blackest man in America. And by the way, in this confessional, she's speaking real proper. She's not speaking with that black scent anymore. Yeah, Like that convinces her to stay. So now we have a showdown between Boots and Crazy. Boots tells Crazy that she doesn't believe that she's there for Flav. And Crazy turns the tables and say, I don't think you here for Flav. Because you bent over backwards in front of his homeboys. Bro, Boots is known as turning up on the girls. But Crazy served Boots this episode because she not lying, sis. You think I'm not here for him? I don't think you here for him either. Because why would you do that? Boots' defense is, I shake my ass outside the same way I shake my ass in the house. But Crazy says, okay, that's cool, but you had on these white shorts where you could see your pee print through them. And, of course, Boots is like, no, you couldn't. And I'm here to tell you, Boots, yes, you could. I had a screenshot of it, and I thought about putting it on my review. And I was like, I might not get monetized for this video if I do that because it's showing, sis. It's showing. So Crazy walks away. Boots follows her up the stairs, and they continue arguing in front of Flav. And Flav lets them know, it doesn't matter what y'all saying about each other. I still like y'all both the same. But Boots, let me holler at you real quick because I like the way that you stand up for your man. So this is what Crazy in her confessional was like. So Flav rewards Boots with one-on-one time because, I don't know, he basically likes the way that she's just being a big bitch. As a kid, I was a huge Boots fan, and I didn't really care for Crazy. But as my 30-year-old self, Crazy ate this episode. She ate Boots. She yum, 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 bitch. Like, you thought you was going to give me, bitch. No, I got you. Because let's be honest, you was a step below Nibbles and how Nibbles was acting in front of the homies. Before elimination, Like that takes it upon herself to go and see Flav and ask him, hey, yo, why you never asked me for no nightcap? Are you scared that when I roll over, you're going to get crushed in the morning? They really act like she's just that damn big. Like he dated Bridget Nielsen, for Christ's sakes, okay? So she goes and tells Flav, I got my big girl lingerie, baby. Let me show it to you. She shows it to Flav, and y'all, Flav, long story short, he ain't trying to play her out, but he just not interested. Now it's time for the clock ceremony, and Boots gets her clock first for, I guess, being a big bitch. And it's down to the bottom three: Nibbles, Beautiful, and Like That, with Like That ultimately being the one eliminated. After elimination and after they make their toast, Flav lines the girls up because he has a special announcement to make. This is when he says, "Hey, y'all, New York!" And yes, y'all, New York is back in the motherfucking house, and she's going to be a house guest for the next episode. The girls are gooped, the girls are gagged, the girls are not happy. And that is the end of episode 5. If you are enjoying my commentary thus far, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And of course, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I just have a little reflection on episode 5. At the very end, they showed a clip where Bishop Dunn, Magic Wand, and others were pressuring Beautiful to show them her body, her full quote-unquote package is what they were saying. And she stood her ground and said no, but eventually she broke down, stood up, and did a 360 so they can gawk at her body. And hindsight and foresight, when I was a kid, watching this episode was really disgusting to me. I feel like these women were just making a fool of themselves by literally bending over backwards and turning cartwheels and flips for these men. And as an adult, especially, looking at these men like, ew, why are y'all so comfortable being so predatory? Make it make sense to me. But I'm going to go ahead and get off my soapbox, and we're going to go ahead and get into episode 6. This episode begins where the last one left off because, baby, we can't skip a heartbeat. We got to get right into the thick of it. So Flav lets the girls know that New York is a guest, and she will be helping him with tomorrow night's eliminations. While New York goes and gets to know the girls, she asks them how do they feel about her being back in the house, and Boots is the first one to say, "I'm not happy. You're just another person to slide my man down." Ooh, your man. You're saying that pretty early on. Wishful thinker. You're a dreamer. You dream a lot in your sleep. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Be prepared, y'all. Be prepared, because I'm a New York encyclopedia, okay? If he will be yours, then tell me why. So Boots tells her, because I'm real and he's feeling me and I speak my mind. And New York cuts her off. Well, of course you'll speak your mind. Where do you think we get our ideas from? Our ass? In this moment, you have two alpha females. New York is a Capricorn. Boots is a Scorpio. Period. Shout out to the Scorps. And two alpha women going head to head. This will not be the end of Boots versus New York. Flavogram for this episode lets the girls know that they will be doing a photo shoot with Flav, and New York will be there to help them make sure that they look their absolute best. New York is yelling for the girls to come downstairs, and Boots is the last one down, which sends them into another face off. New York was cursing, no lie, at Boots, telling her, "Get your ass down here, get your ass in line, and I need an apology for your tardiness." And Boots says, "Well, you ain't getting one. You're out of it. I don't give a New York goes down the line, letting the girls know, you need a bra. You look like a fairy princess that resides over the pits of hell. And what are you, a bridesmaid? Go back up and change." So the girls go back up and change, and while they're doing that, she sits down to talk to Boots and lets her know, "You're clicking, but you're clicking down." What are we going to do about that mouth? Okay, but Boots knows if she's has that much influence over Flav for tonight's elimination and I don't want to go home, Boots strategically says, "I do apologize for being tardy." Everything else still applies though, bitch. It's now time for them to go to the photo shoot. And I just took a picture of this because if y'all know, y'all know. Give it up, Delicious. You look like a man. New York was on these bitches' heads. So after the photo shoot, she sits down to talk to the girls and she inquires about Buck Wild and her accent. And she's, "Why do you talk like that? You sound ignorant. You look ignorant. Bitch, I will be ignorant all over your motherfucking ass." Bitch, period. Straight out the trailer park is what you are. Get her, New York. Get that New York. Oh, my God. So Flav pulls New York to the side and lets her know, hey, you being mean to the girls. But he does agree to let New York be New York because she's going to get the job done. New York comes right back in on bullshit. Goes right back in her bush. Crazy calls New York out and tells her that you are not in control of eliminations. New York gets on the table, calls Crazy a weak ass bitch because it applies. Because it applies. Because it applies. Get me the fuck out your face then. Oh my God, bro, y'all. New York came in on 10. New York came in hot. I would not expect nothing less from the best, period. So because it's getting too heated and too violent, Flav decides it's the perfect time to pull New York away and get her opinion about the girls. So all in all, New York decides that Boots and Delicious are there for Flav. Crazy has alternative motives, and Beautiful is just too quiet. During this ride, Flav also asks New York, what she feels about him, and she lets him know that this process is hard. Coming back, me still loving you and playing the friend, it's hard. And Flav in his confessional admits that he does still have feelings for New York. So while they're back at the house, Delicious is telling New York about what the girls talked about in their interviews, how Crazy is fake and she's here for alternative motives. And of course, Crazy comes in to defend herself. This leads to a heated argument where Delicious throws up the fact that Crazy shared with her how Crazy and Flav took their clothes off in the hot tub and fellatio was implied. Flav does come in on that argument and he pulls Crazy to the side and lets her know that it's not cool that you sharing our private business with girls in the house because they're throwing that back up in your face. So they have a heart-to-heart and she avoids kissing him because Beautiful had a cold sore and she doesn't want to risk it. Now it's time for the clock ceremony where Delicious gets her clock first, Crazy gets her clock next, and the eliminated girls for the episode are Beautiful and Nibbles. Now, when Nibbles exited, well, first off, Flav eliminated Nibbles because she had a pole in her living room, which he'd been knowing since episode 2. And now all of a sudden he has an issue with how he's going to fit her into his family. And I love how Nibbles said, baby, that's cool because I signed up to be a lover, not a mother, period. Like, ain't you here for a girl? Ain't you here for a good time? Let's be honest, Flav. You ain't trying to introduce nobody to your kids, and you definitely wasn't trying to get married. After the eliminated girls leave, Flav gives New York her old clock and asks if she would like to be back in the competition, and of course she says yes. Boots could not help but break the fourth wall because all the girls, they believe that New York is only there and around for TV. That will come back up in this season, and it also came up in interviews as well. So when New York gets her clock, Becky Buckwell returns her clock, and she explains to Flav, I can't be in the house if New York is in the motherfucking house. She smokes in here. She disrespected your house. She disrespected the girls. She's unpredictable. She's crazy. And all the while, Flav is just thinking, did your accent go? Because period, the Karen hopped out. That girl was real white, real quick. So bye-bye, bitch. Toodaloo. We will not miss you. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my commentary. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.